Hello and welcome to T Money Talks. In this week's episode, T Money is going to talk about their plans for 2023 and share some very exciting news. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hello, and welcome back to the final few episodes of T Money Talks. We are on episode 27 of T Money Talks already? Me oh my, why do I feel like I am on, I feel like that's not right. 27, 28, 20, no, yeah, 28, 29. Yeah, we are at the last 3 episodes of T Money Talks. Wow. Can you believe that, folks? We have been doing T Money Talks for 27 episodes now. Season 3 is going to have 30 episodes and it will be ending in February. This is insane. We are in the first month of February while you are listening to this podcast, folks. This is crazy. February has already began. T Money Talks is coming to an end and I have so much exciting things to share. I'm here excited to share with you all my goals and my plans for 2023 and some exciting news, because I don't want to hold off from the exciting news because I'm just so excited to share it and I can't hold it off any longer because as discussed in last week's episode, I have been I've been having a lot of kind of low energy, kind of been a little depressed because of my period depression, and also just because for the past 3 years, I haven't had a car and I haven't been able to go out and be independent and do things that I want to do, So it's been hard for T-Money lately, but the time has finally come, folks. I am so excited to tell you that T-Money, after almost 3 years without a car, T-Money has finally purchased a new car and is ready to get back out into the world and be independent and do things once again. I am excited to finally bring T-Money Talks on the road. I am excited to do things again. I'm just excited to visit people and just go out into the world again and not have to be stuck at home all the time. Now that I have a car, I could do things. I could use my car to take myself to work and places, and so I'm just so excited about this purchase. I cannot wait to do the first T Money Talks on the road episode. That's going to be so exciting. And it's the kind of car that I got. It's a Toyota RAV4, and I'm very excited because the way the trunk opens up isn't like your traditional trunk. It doesn't always open upwards. It opens, I want to say, to the right, so it kind of blocks a lot of wind and view from people being able to see me, and I kind of like that because that means I would be able to record in the back of my trunk, at the beach, in the woods, just anywhere I want to be, anywhere. I could do it at a park, in my garage if I wanted to. It's the possibilities are endless, and I just love the way the car drives, the way it feels. It reminds me of the very first car I owned, which was a 1991 Honda Accord. That car, I loved that car. I miss that car to this day. And the Toyota RAV4 that I got kind of reminds me of that car, and it feels really nice because it has a sunroof, Bluetooth radio. The only thing I would like more is a backup camera, but I could install that or get one installed. But yeah, T-Money is going to be back on the road again, although I am pretty terrified, and I'm going to bless this car and cleanse it of everything, like all the energies and all that stuff. In fact, well, no, I'll probably do that tomorrow if I have the time. If not tomorrow, definitely on Wednesday, I'm going to spend the time to just kind of clean the car, cleanse the car of the energy, and just really prepare that car to be with me for a long time and to have some very good times in that car, because I'm excited for this car. I feel like this car is going to last me a long time, and in order to assure that, I'm going to set my intentions and protect this car and make sure that I am protected while I'm in this car as well. So I'm very excited to start that journey with my car, making more TikToks. It's just the content, everything's just going to be so much better. Now that I have a car, I will have more of a motivation to do things, and that's the best part, is having a car also has a lot to do with the goals that I want to achieve in 2023 and beyond 2023 as well. So what I want to do from now on is one of my main goals, and I've talked about this before in a couple of episodes back where I was having the stress about numbers and my music and all of that stuff. I want to start posting 2 times a day for Now or Never's TikTok, and I feel like the only way I could really do that is if I do things, or not even that if I do things, is I just have to find the motivation and desire to post 2 times a day. So slowly, starting this week, I'm going to start posting twice a day on Now or Never's on TikTok, not Instagram, so I could slowly build up and just get used to posting twice a day, because I'm gonna post at my normal time, at my normal 2 to 2:30 range, and then later on around around like 9 or 10, I'll post a video talking about how my day was, what I did, and asking the viewer how their day was as well. Nothing too serious, because I don't want to put a whole lot of pressure on myself. I want to allow myself to just slowly build up the get it into my routine of posting twice a day on TikTok, because I know that's going to help a lot with numbers, and that's something I've been stressing out about for quite some time. And I know a big thing about TikTok is posting more than once helps those numbers go up, and that's something that I definitely want to see. So with having a car, then allows me to make car content videos where I could be like, oh, I could finally play all of my music in a car and rock out to my music, rock out to my songs, and just create little contents of me, whether it's just playing my songs in my car, listening to my songs in the car. I could do just car related content for TikTok. That opens up the door so much more, and also opens up the door for more T-Money content as well, so I could just be myself and talk about having a car. But it also ties into my YouTube Now or Never, because I want to upload once a week every Friday for my YouTube channel as well. I want to start building that, so I just kind of want to start building Now or Never everywhere, start growing more on TikTok, get a better solid foundation on YouTube. So I want to upload every Friday, because I know if I were to upload every Friday, that will allow all the followers I'm growing and getting on TikTok to move over there to get more kind of longer content and to get to know me on it from a different viewpoint as well. Like, because TikTok, of course, it's going to be more of my regular scheduled videos are going to be clean, like well thought out, not well thought out, but just well done content created. It's going to be thought out. It's going to be kind of planned out. There's going to be thought behind the first post I make on TikTok, and then the second post I make will kind of be more of a laid back. You get more of a behind the curtain, you get more of a behind the look, like a behind the curtain view of Now or Never and who I am. And if you like those videos, then that is kind of my way of encouraging you to then go onto my YouTube channel, because you get a little bit of both the well-structured and planned out content, with me also being my goofy self, because my YouTube videos are 50% improvised, 50% an idea I have planned out. And so I know in doing that, it'll just allow people to connect with me better and my music, and just feel like they're really connecting with me as an artist. And that's something that I really want to do. And with having a car, I could go up to the mountains or the beach, or I could go to a park, or just somewhere that has a really nice view, bring my guitar, throw my gear in the back, and then set my tripod up, and then just in the back of my trunk, play some of my original music. And that, to me, I think is going to be a lot more. It's going to be better for me when I do covers, because I don't have to stay in my home. I don't have to make all the videos here in my room. If I wanted to have more of a nature background, if I want to have more of an atmosphere in the song or in the video, I could go out with my car, because of the car I have. It gives me that type of ability, it gives me that option to do those kind of things. And so I'm just very, very excited, because this is going to help a lot with my goals. And because of the trunk is pretty well sized, it's going to help with playing shows for Now or Never, for filming music videos. I could hold a whole lot of gear, so the possibilities are just endless, and I'm very, very excited. But at the same time, I know I'm going to pace myself. I know I'm saying all these things are cute. It's a lot of things, but it's going to be spaced out. because I want to slowly build up to doing all these things, because also with the car means more, doesn't mean more. It means I now get to really start during my hiatus of Tea Money Talks before we get into season 4. I could do a whole lot of Tea Money Talks, like traveling podcasts. I don't have to do all of them in my room. In fact, during my hiatus, I might just, whenever I go out around town, bring my laptop and the microphone that my girlfriend got me and just record stuff, whether it's like 20 minutes. I'd say if I do that, depending on where it's at, it'd be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes long. Only be 20 minutes because it's like if I'm somewhere that I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of here kind of quick, but I want to make a quick little podcast, I'd have that ability with this car, and that's really exciting, and I can't wait to get started with that. Those are a few of my goals. A lot of my goals are mostly music related. Another goal of mine is, since I upgraded my drum set, I want to start practicing the drums more often. I want to learn the drums. I also want to get better at the bass. I want to be, by the end of 2023, I want to be a pretty decent, I want to be an intermediate drummer by the time 2023 ends. And I think I know I have the capability to do that. And the same with the bass. I want to be an intermediate bass player by the time I'm done, or by the time the year 2023 comes to an end as well. And since I know all of my goals are going to require me to do a whole lot more and put in a whole lot more work than I have been these past 2 years, or since this past last year. I know I have what it takes, because this entire month of January, I have kind of been more on top of my things when it comes to my music. I've been doing a YouTube video. I've been filming a YouTube video every week, whether I need to or not, just so I don't have to stress out every week and be like, oh my God, what am I going to cover? Oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't want to another goal of mine for 2023 is to reduce a lot of my stress. And I know by doing that, by reducing stress, one thing I have to do is be on top of all my things. So right now, this week, I have to record a YouTube cover so that I could stay on top of my videos and I don't have to stress out. Because right now I have videos scheduled up till this Friday. Oh man. Do I? Or should I have I have one I have to film a YouTube video this week. Yeah, dang. Oh man, I gotta start thinking and plan. Oh wait, no. Just kidding. I have a video until the second week of Friday. I don't have to make a video for YouTube technically again till the week of my birthday, but of course I'm not going to do that, because if I do that, I'm going to stress myself out, and a big goal of mine is to reduce stress, so we're not going to do that. But I've been doing good this month of staying on top of that. And so I'm going to hopefully continue with that throughout the end of this year, so that by the time 2024 comes around, I'm already uploading twice a day on TikTok. I have a solid plan on uploading every Friday, once a week on YouTube. And then just, of course, I think for Instagram, I may be posting more often again, because right now what it's been for the past year, I've been posting Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And the thing with that is, although it helps me because it reduces my stress, it also lowers my numbers when it comes to Instagram, because when I rebranded Now or Never and created my account back in 2020, I was posting Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, depending on the week, and that was gaining me followers pretty quickly because of how consistently I was posting. And I've noticed a decrease in following, or not a decrease in following, just a decrease in the speed of which I've been gaining followers on Instagram, because I don't post as often. So I think I may want to start going back to posting either Monday through Friday or Tuesday. Either posting Monday through Thursday or posting Tuesday through Friday for Instagram, because I know if I post more than 3 times, if I were to do 4 days consistently rather than 3 days out of the week, I think that would give me more time, it would increase the speed of followers in which I would get on Instagram, because right now I just hit 400 Instagram followers, which I'm very grateful for. It's just I have noticed that when I was posting Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday, I was gaining about 100 followers every 6 months. And I really liked that because I was like, at this rate, I could get 1,000 in like not too long from now, you know? And so I was like, well, but then I started slowing down because it was becoming too much. I didn't always have things to post. But I feel like since I've gotten better at making content for TikTok, I've been using a lot of my TikTok content to post it on Instagram, and that's helped me get a lot of followers because of that, because of my content on TikTok has gotten better. It's been easier to gain followers because of that on Instagram. So I feel like posting more often on Instagram is something I'm also going to have to do if I also want to increase the numbers I have on all my social medias for Now or Never, because that is something I am still trying to do. I want to also, sorry, I'm just kind of going off on all the things I want to get done or all my plans, but it's all mostly music. But another goal, I don't think I'm going to, actually, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say it's a goal for 2023 because this is kind of just a goal in general. But a goal of mine for Now or Never is to get Now or Never into a band again. And I know one of the only ways I'm going to find bandmates is by performing again. And the only way I could perform is if I do open mics. And since I have a car, I now have the ability to go find more open mics, play open mics, and try to hopefully meet a bass player and a drummer. And who knows, maybe even a lead guitar player as well to join Now or Never, and we just mesh well together and take off through the world. You know, that's a goal for Now or Never. When that will happen, who's to say? I don't want to put a time on that because it's going to happen when the time is right for it to happen. But yeah, that's kind of all the things I want to do. Those are my goals for 2023. I know I kind of repeated myself, I feel like, a lot, but that's just because my goals for 2023 and beyond are all going to be music related, because my goal is to get Now or Never to be a worldwide name, you know, whether it's fame and I'm traveling the world on tours, or it's just Now or Never is a nationwide name and we just get paid to continuously record music. That is also fine by me too, because I would not at all mind being a mailman and then having a successful music career online, just like through streaming services. I think that would be cool. I don't need to go play shows all the time. I mean, of course I would play shows every now and then, but anyways, I don't know if you know what I mean, but I know what I mean, and I don't know if I have the energy to explain because a lot has happened today. And I'm also kind of tired because today is the day I got my new car, which is on a Monday. Sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not recording this on the first day of February. I'm recording this the day before. Or actually, why do I think, no, February 1st? Is tomorrow the 31st? Okay, I'm not tripping. I was like, sorry, I'm not recording this tomorrow on February 1st. But I was like, no, tomorrow's January 31st. And then on Wednesday, when this podcast comes out, it'll be the first day of February. And so what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I kind of lost my thought. I'm sorry about that. But I don't know where we're gonna go from there, but those are the goals. Those are the goals that I have for 2023. It's always gonna be music related. Also, thanks to my planner that my girlfriend got me, it's also been helping me organize my days and help keep me on top of things as well. The only downside I have to say about having a planner, at least for me, is that when I write down what I need to do each day, depending on how I write it, in my head, that's the order I have to complete it. And I hate that I do that because sometimes I'll just be writing things and I'm just writing them down because that's what I remember. Oh, I have to do that tomorrow. Oh, I have to do that tomorrow. But because it's always never like in a certain order, in my head, I have to do things in the order I wrote, you know. So say I have record podcasts as the first thing, and then the next thing is to film TikToks, and then the next thing is to like wash my sheets or something, you know. In my head, that's how I have to do the still do my things, but it's like, but I don't record my podcast till the nighttime regardless. So why would that be the first thing, right? So it's taken me time to adjust and allow myself to be like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do everything that I have to get done in my day the way it's written in my planner. I can just do the things however I feel to please, however pleases me, And so it's been a real struggle, and it's been a real process trying to learn that. And it's kind of interesting, and it's also helped a lot with the other areas because I feel like that's an OCD thing, or I don't know, maybe it could be something else. But yeah, that's I feel like my only complaint about having a planner. But I know once I get through this and I could just write down my things or all the things I have to get done in my day, I won't have to stress out anymore about what order I do them or whether or not I get them done in that day, because I have to remember that things happen. And that even though I write it down in my planner, it doesn't mean that it has to happen. So I feel like that's the only downside about the planner for me, is that if it's written down in my planner, in my head, it has to happen that day. Otherwise, my day isn't complete, or I didn't do what I needed to do, and then I'm just going to feel horrible about it for forever, It's insane, but I'm working through it, and I would like to say I have gotten better, because there are things on my list that I didn't get to do today, and I don't know if I will get them done today. I probably am going to, because the only other two things I had for the things I wanted to do today was to practice my YouTube cover and practice the drums. However, though, since it is the nighttime and I don't want to wake up my mother, I won't be practicing the drums, which sucks, but that's okay, because what I can still do is practice my YouTube cover. So that's something I'm going to do after I finish recording this podcast here, because my laptop's open, I don't have to use my iPad, and it'll be a lot bigger screen. So and that's the other thing, is I'm also learning how to allow myself to get everything done without stressing out about how it gets done. Although I feel like I've said that, but that's just because in my head, I don't know, what just happened was an example, and so I was like, let me point that out, But anyways, that's all I have to say for this podcast episode, I would say. Those are my plans. That's my very, very exciting news. T-Money is back on the road again. I will finally have my sanity intact always. T-Money is no longer going to lose their mind. T-Money isn't going to go insane every couple of months anymore, because now with their vehicle, with me owning my own car once again, it allows me the privilege to go anywhere, wherever I want. I could go out into the world, I could go visit my siblings, my girlfriend, I could go get some food, I can do whatever I need to do, and just the thought of that makes me so happy, and I'm just so excited to make music on the road, make podcasts on the road, and just make memories in this car and travel. Again, I'm just so excited. And also, another thing is, with having a car means me getting another job and allowing me to have some really good money, because I am so excited to be able to get a job, whether it's going to be, I don't know where I want to work, what I want to do just yet, because I do want to be a mailman. I think that would be a lot of fun. But also, who knows, I might want to work at home, so I could still be able to work my second job pretty nicely, We shall see, though. We shall see. But yeah, I can't wait to make even more dough, and yeah, things are going up, things are getting better, and I'm just so excited for what's to come for the year of 2023, because I know only good things are coming for Now or Never and for T-Money. I'm going to... Oh, well, I guess, I talked about this a little bit in a couple of previous episodes, but for Now or Never, I'm going to be releasing an EP music-wise for this year, and that's going to be the only thing I do for my music in next year, in 2024. I'll release singles and stuff like that. But that's another big plan. That's something that I'm still trying to work out. And if I waterfall method release this EP, which it's looking like that's what I'm going to do, I just have to make some TikToks about it. I will probably start releasing the EP in May and seeing how things go from there. But until I figure all of that out, probably by the time I figure all of that out, the podcast, the season may come to an end or may have already ended, so you may or may not get to hear how I plan to release Now or Never's EP. But whether you do or whether you don't, you will have been the first to know about Now or Never's EP, because I haven't really talked about it much since like 2020, and that was 3 years ago. So you're hearing news about Now or Never before anyone else. But anyways, hopefully you get to hear about those news, because I have to start planning and recording and filming, and not recording, I just gotta start filming and editing and working through stuff to waterfall release if that's what I want to do. But I don't know yet, so those are things I have to think about. But that is this week's episode, folks. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have goals for 2023 as well. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having fun today, or in the morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, whatever time of day it is. This is T Money telling you to live your life, because you are the only one who gets it. All right, bye.